Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Bloody Handz Savage Orc campaign. I will be jumping back into one of my campaigns soon. I know I've been paying quite a lot of attention to this one. I've also done a few less this week, generally because I've been quite busy. However, anyway, let's jump straight into this one at the moment. Right, so we've got a little bit of a levelling up to do. I'm going to leave here for the time being, actually. And let's have a check of you. You are not moving, so we are actually at the end turn at the moment. Right now, I am attempting to raid through the dwarf lands. I'm not raising their settlements yet, but I'm causing a lot of damage, which will be causing them issues with their words are failing me. With their public order. However, what I'm also doing here is I'm getting a lot of money off them. What I want to do is I want to avoid engaging directly at the moment until I've got a war going. And once I've got a war going, if I can get myself a nice siege on, get my siege on. But right now I'm just going to try and cut my way down and meet up with my other army. And then together we can start pushing out and raiding around. Raiding around, maybe even get this place back. And raiding around. And what I really want to do is I want to push up and smash through the sort of a dwarven centre, and then work my way back through, picking up territories on the way to try and recap things. I'm hoping the greenskins manage to turn it around a bit, because they are struggling at the moment, and they are potentially keeping quite a lot of forces off my back still, and if they fall I will be in big trouble. Obviously I'm being pressured elsewhere. This little army just seems to be sitting here and never moving, which I'm not complaining about.
I'm the Great Green Prophet. Speak.
Okay, we will take that. Can I get a trade agreement with you actually? No. I'll take a non-aggression pact with the vampires over there. I need as many friends as I can get at the moment, even if they are tiny little factions a long way away. Thankfully the Empire hasn't gone to war with me yet, which is good, because they are getting reasonably powerful. Oh, something just smashed some territory here from the top knots. I can't see what, however. Okay, right, we're going to move on now. We've already taken here.
Alright, I'm going.
Some reason I just got stuck there, which is a bit odd. Right, let's hit Barag, however I pronounce it. Another nice easy auto. Ooh, let's give you a flag. And let's sack that for another 10k. We can get the Crimson Killers now. I think I hit Vencria Hills. I did hit Vencria Hills, didn't I, guys? Anyway, next turn we'll work out where we go. Ooh, we might even be able to poke Iron Rock. Let's lose some of this money to get you guys being built up a bit more. Well, you are nearly there. We are going to be going into negative income here, but so long as I can keep moving, that's not necessarily a bad thing. What's these guys' armour piercing? It's not much better than my Savage Orcs. What I really want is I want some Black Orcs here. Let's get another catapult. I've got these guys as my centre, so I probably want some Savage Orc big uns actually as my edges. But let's get some of these guys as cav. No, for now I'm going to leave it. I'm still leaving there. Right, let's make sure you move, because I've forgotten about you. We always get a trunk of maps. I don't really like a trunk of maps. As I said, I think they've nerfed what you get from them a bit, which kind of makes sense, because it was a little OP just how much you could buff yourself up. I think I'm going to lose here, so I'm not really that fussed.
Right, Prophet.
Right. I am just trying to buff up my Savage Orcs a lot at the moment, guys, so... So I'm leaving there because it's in a precarious position. And they look like they're marching, so let's see. Like I said, guys, I am in a very precarious position here. I'm probably going to use Wurrzag's Beach. And we're potentially going to have to push elsewhere. We've got another army up there as well. But if I can hit the Black Crag and knock there, do a lot of damage there as well. And so what I really want to do is I want to get that War out. If I can get that War out, I can really start doing damage again and start going on the offensive quite majorly again. And start building on my lands. Up here, it's just a matter of time before I lose these mountains. If the Wood Elves decide it's time to finish me off up there, I will be gone. At the moment, I'm taking the risk. I'm just pumping everything I can out of there while I can.
You Speedy Kicks don't stand a chance!
Let me guess, you're going to war with me. It's a good thing, because I was going to go to war with them anyway. So, Greenskins are in proper trouble now, actually. I keep trying to get a confederation off with them. And if I can get a confederation off with them, I think it would benefit us both. Well, it would benefit me. It would mean they won't get completely and utterly wiped out. But, it's tricky persuading them this. So, yeah, I'm being sieged there in the borderlands as well. I think what I should have actually done now is I should have just had an army, had Wurrzag marching up and down in the borderlands, raiding and sieging and raiding and knocking places over and raiding and knocking places over, rather than actually capping places. And I should have just basically used it to funnel money, you know, slowly, raided for a few turns, then knocked a place over.
Lord, the fates have surely
Okay, that's nice. So got ourselves a bit of extra money there. We are unsurprisingly being besieged in various places. Damn, I can't quite get there in one turn. We're getting closer.
On me way! I'm leaving!
Yeah, that's why I don't want to ever double time, because that army there is actually quite dangerous. Right, is Grimgor alive at the moment? This is the important question. There's Azag the Slaughterer, he's there. Because I will lose Grimgor if I confederate while he's not up. So I might actually leave it a couple of turns to see if I can get Grimgor back. Because confederating with them when they've got Grimgor, the issue is if I leave it too long, I will lose them completely. And I could always bring this army down to help me. However, they don't actually have many settlements at the moment. I'm going to leave it because what I really want is I really want Grimgor. And I don't... You know, I've got a good wizard. Obviously, I would get another wizard. Here's another legendary lord, which would be good. But getting... Yeah, I'm not bothering building there. Getting a actual legendary lord would be far more beneficial to me. Right, let's start throwing walls up in all of these places, just to give it a little bit more security.
You want schemes? I got schemes.
Okay, skip, and turn. Okay, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, I thought they were actually attacking one of my armies then. That was hardly surprising. They were going to hit Wurrzag's Beach no matter what I did. I'm not terribly upset about that. Now the other thing I could do is, I could do that and bring that army together. So I could confederate and bring their army to me. We would get negatives for a few turns, but it would give us the strength to be able to start pushing again. Oh, right, we'll have to see. Now that's a Grimfang Face Smasher. He is not who I want. I want Thingamy. Grimgor Ironhide. Grimgor Ironhide or bust. We'll see about Black Crag next turn. I don't think with that other army there I'm going to be able to hit it. What I could do is I could raid and force them into me. However, again, that's risky if they're bigger and more powerful than me. We'll have a look what their army is anyway. Oh, they're marching away. So Iron Rock is definitely getting hit next turn then. And we'll hit and smash. Give Iron Rock a good smash, and hopefully that'll get us enough to get us a war. Are they actually going to hit there? Yes. And this is the trouble at the moment, guys. Is I'm just getting hit all over. I need. Oh, well, he's gone. That's not the end of the world. That'll actually up my income a little bit as well, because having multiple armies does inevitably cost you more money. I wish when you confederated with an army you kept their legendary lords even if they were fallen over, because it is actually quite annoying losing a legendary lord like that, because when you confederate with somebody not getting that legendary lord, I'm a little worried about those beastmen there. I might try and throw them something just to get them to be friendly. Throw them a bone and go, please be friends with me. Because yeah. So no, I think my big problem with this game is early on I wasn't doing enough raiding, guys. So do nothing. I can't afford to be wasting the cash just now. If they do something, they do something. There's really nothing I can do about it.
Let's fight.
Okay, another nice easy auto. Oh, we're so close to getting a war. Well, that does up my fightiness actually, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. Oh, if I raided my own. Oh no, I do lower go. So I was like, what? Almost there, guys. Get you leveling up. Okay, we are getting there, guys. Yeah, things are getting better now. Still not ideal, and I'm still by no means winning, but I'm in a strong. Now this is what I was worried about. However, I can now move up behind them and hit Doc Karaz. If they're moving down there, I'll move up, hit Doc Karaz, and I can move down and retake my place on the corner. Right, so the Greenskins took Black Crag, which is hardly surprising. That's kind of what I wanted them to do after I did that. So that's not a bad thing. Let's see. Loffen are getting powerful. Loffen are confederating everything over here. So, right. Things are... Avaland are still weak. I could potentially even send something up there and start hitting them, but at the moment I don't want to do that now. Oh, I'm at war with them, however, and that's not good, because they will be able to take places up there, and there's nothing I can do to stop them at the moment, guys, unfortunately. So that does look like I'm going to start losing those mountains soon. But if my campaign over in the Badlands start going better, I'm not so fussed about that, because the Badlands is a safer place, and if I manage to expand here, You know, if I can get my war off, I can smash the main dwarf settlements and start capturing them. I can then push down into the Azul as well and start damaging them. And as I said, potentially force the greenskins into a confederation once they've got Grimgor back, to give me a really good second lord. So long as they've not leveled him up sillily. Nope. Get out of there. Get up my obedience.
Let's take what should be ours.
Right.
Yes, it'll be proper good.
We have a war!
Build the gates.
We'll still sack it, and we're going to start moving on. We'll hit Dorok Kaz soon, and then we're going to head down to Bitterstone Mines. That's really good for us, actually, guys. This confuses me. I don't think I have any greenskins with spears. Which is what I find so confusing about this. I wonder if it means axe infantry. Unless it literally means Gretchens. We're not Gretchens. We don't have Gretchens in this universe.
I like a good
Black Orc time, guys. So let's get 4 Black Orcs into there. Another unit of Savage Orcs. No, we don't want any more Savage Orcs. And then we're going to go for 4 of these guys. However, we're going to leave that for now. We'll get this lot going to start with. Okay, guys. Now, we've leveled up again. How can I make the Foot of Gork? How much cheaper does it get? That makes it a lot cheaper, so that makes it a lot more useful. So I'm actually buffing up the Foot of Gork because it is probably my best
Wurrzag,
spell.
the great green prophet. Alright then, let's do
We are
it.
double timing over here, and hopefully our war will follow us, and we're going to smash here, and we're going to recapture here. And then we're going to head down to Bitterstone Mine and bring all our armies together, and we're going to crush some dwarves. And then we're going to start burning our way back up, capturing settlements and burning settlements. And I'm going to try and push straight into the heartland of the dwarves there. We do need to deal with this army at some point. However, for now, it's going to be about getting up. We're going to try and raid our way through the dwarven homeland. Then we'll turn around and we'll capture places on the way back. At the end of the day, at that point, if they knock me about a bit, I'm not really that fussed about losing a couple of settlements while I'm raiding like that. I believe I can actually become a horde faction, so, you know, worst comes to worst, I become a horde faction and push up through the mountains and start capturing stuff up there. But if I can get the main sort of dwarf holds on my side, that'd be really beneficial. Well, not on my side, captured. If I capture the main dwarf holds. The greenskins are fighting back. Well, they're capturing the places I'm leaving behind at the moment because I'm not particularly bothered about them. Which again is giving me a little bit of breathing space because obviously the greenskins are acting as a bit of a wall for me, a bit of a defensive wall. Right, this is the problem I'm going to have at the moment, guys, is I'm starting to lose too many places here. So I want to be careful. I do want to get out quickly. Now, Telia are actually advancing on my heartland there as well. So I do want to be careful. I'm basically under attack from every sort of direction here, guys, which isn't good. No, don't you do anything. Oh, you horrible person. Even though things are getting better, guys, I think I might just have played this wrong. I might not quite understood how to play at this point, so I might have fundamentally messed up this campaign as in the early days. However, this is how we learn, guys, so you know, we can always jump into another campaign afterwards. Own entirely 4 provinces. Current total 1.
Has seen the future. Spell smooth. Legend.
Let's sack here. We're going to sack and we're going to burn and we're going to just keep moving.
I'll use me spells.
Now we're going to head down to here.
I got me brother.
They're getting there.
Your man, gods, and dubious.
I would still take a peace treaty with pretty much any of the guys who are really attacking me at the moment.
Talk then. But ready. Come then, messenger. Spit out your words.
Not that any of them are going to
Yes.
do it, but you
Make
can
your
always try.
proposal.
Okay, where do we want to go now? Arcane Conduit is really good. Here we go. Buffs my melee attack. Extra magic, reduce my misguard. Fists of Gork. The Power of War. Increases my power recharge rate. That's very good. Oh, no, let's keep buffing up my guys for the time being. I've got 40 points to use here, guys. You know, it's not like I don't have time to go along there later on. Okay, so we're not doing... They want me to research better stickers, so I'll do that. Okay. So we are losing a lot of money at the moment, but we are also much more powerful now with that war following us around. That means I can potentially start hitting back. I want to try and recapture some territory, and I want to clear up my main territory here. And this is the problem. The dwarfs now have multiple armies, so I'm actually... So even with my war, they can still push me out if they need to, guys. So I do want to continue to be careful here. We'll check who the greenskin generals are next turn, and we'll see about taking them. At some point, we're going to have an epic battle with the dwarves. And the issue with epic battles with dwarves, if the dwarves are horrible to fight, I need those black orcs, because they have the benefit. They have the armor piercing. A nice solid line. And this is where things are going to start getting painful, guys.
I sees a dark shadow looming over you.
I'm not paying for the peace treaty, however I might just take a peace treaty. Now it's going to happen, and this is not good now. I will have just lost a big chunk of income, guys. So I need to start getting on the offensive. I need to start recapturing places and expanding again. Hopefully we can do something with the greenskins. Otherwise, as I said, I'm not sure how we're going to keep going, guys, but we'll see, you know. I am slowly crumbling, but I'm in a stronger position than I have been for a while. The problem is, even though I'm in a stronger position, so are a lot of my enemies.
Ready for bossing. You need help.
Now we try.
Now then, speak quick, cause you caught me.
Okay. And we now have a Grimgor Ironhide.
Dwarf's fist.
Now, what does he get automatically? Oh, what? It's not terrible. It could be better, it could be worse. Now, does he get anything? So, let's give him some nice armor. Nice weapon. And let's just keep buffing him up. Let's give him a few nice things. What was that post-settlement? I'm going to leave that for now. Okay, he's going to move this way. He's probably going to die soon, but I'm not particularly upset if I do lose him. And this is a nice settlement in Black Crag. And we also have Carrack 8 Peaks, which again is very nice. So these do put us in a slightly better position. And I can recruit some heroes from here. Ooh, and I can recruit trolls. So I'm going to try and head over here soon, just to try and get my second army going. Right.
Mine has mighty mystic powers.
We're going to leave Stone Mine Town. We're going to get everybody together and start doing some smashy.
Plotting and scheming.
Next turn we'll have these guys so we can properly do some smashy.
Great and powerful, war boss.
You can jump into Carrack 8 Peaks.
You need help.
This is what... I can't believe they don't have a freaking garrison here. Though it's got quite a nice garrison anyway.
I'm well nasty. Who's the boss?
You can be dropped. I want to drop him, but at the same time... No, I'm friends with them. No, I'm not. However...
Dare approach. Nigh. Not likely.
See if we can bribe a little peace treaty out of these guys. I know it's not really an orky thing, but if I can get them off my back...
Nigh.
No, I can't afford to. I'll leave it there. We've still got 10 turns of income here, so... Ooh! Let's extort a bit more income out of you guys. So, our war and everything is going down. We're going to bring our armies together, and then we are going to go and try and face off the dwarves. That was going to happen no matter what I did. And they're probably going to take there. However, what I can hopefully do is split them in half and just start capturing territories. Oh! And if I can get all of my armies together, guys, I can really start doing damage. Don't. Oh. They gave me gold! Yay. Okay, so things are looking better, but only slightly. I'm still in a bad position, guys. If the dwarves all get their acts together, I am in big trouble. The real question is, which way do I go? Do I go north and smash the dwarves, or do I go and hit Carrack-Azul? I mean, if I can take Carrack-Azul, I'm actually in a really good position. However, so they've just run away. However, the dwarfs will smash into me, and I will potentially even lose my capital if I do that. But if I can hold and keep hold of Black Crag, that's not the end of the world, actually. Because Black Crag, as you saw, is very nicely built up, guys. So that's not a bad thing. So these guys are going to move on Bitterstone, and we're going to get Grimgor there, and he's going to take command of that army. These guys are potentially going to go and hit here, but we'll work it out. At the moment, basically I'm in too many wars, guys, and I can't help it. If I go one way, I'll be attacked from the other way.
Supreme ruler
Talking more like
Bitterstone Mine is mine again.
Let's go. Talking more cock, I mean. Moving.
Alrighty then.
Is ready. Lots of plans.
Sorry, Mr. Skarsnik, but for now, we're switching lords. You will get another army in the Junus of time, but not right now. Oh, I can't do it this turn.
Skarsnik, warlord of 8 peaks.
Move.
So I've got too many. That'll give me 1, 2, 3, 4 archers. I've got a bit of ranged. 5 archers actually. That'll do.
Get going.
On, Trixie.
What you want?
Now we're together again. See, Black Crag's got a really good garrison.
Gobbo wall boss.
I'm potentially about to lose here.
You have seconds to live.
They
on.
won't. Okay, guys. We are now in a position where we can start being nice and aggressive again. However, it's where we go to be nice and aggressive, which is the really tricky decision to make now. And that's what we're really going to have to try and work out exactly what to do. Where to go next and how to do it, guys. So, no, this is the fun bit, guys. This is where it gets really... Yeah, this is where it's gonna... This is make or break time, basically, guys. And unfortunately, that is gonna have to happen in the next session, because we are at 33 minutes. So as soon as we get to the end of this end turn, we will be deciding... You know, well, we'll be ending this, and I'll have a good think about where to actually push next. Now, I think... any of the dwarf clans, it needs to be one of the dwarf clans, because if the dwarf clans, if I can take any of these territories, it will really help consolidate me. These guys do have a few more borders, but if I can get up into here, it consolidates my territory. Now, the dwarfs might go all the way up, that's the problem. If I can smash these guys, but if I don't go for these, I will definitely lose territories. If I smash into Karakazal, the dwarfs will probably smash down. If I smash up, these guys will probably smash up, so I'm probably going to lose my capital no matter what I do. That's the worst thing for me to actually do at the moment, guys. No! Sounds daft. The worst thing for me to do right now is nothing, actually, guys. If I don't attack... If I don't go aggressive... I will lose territories. You know, I will start losing territories left and right. And that is actually potentially the worst thing I could actually do here, is not be aggressive. Now, let's have a look around at where the armies are. I can't really see down here. I know they've got one army. I'm going to push north. I'm going to chase this army out. However, first of all... we're going to bring both our armies down.
Let's go.
Damn! However, we are all in reinforcement range.
Hours. This better involve fighting.
Sigmar forbids this.
I messed that up. Anyway, guys, that is it. So, sorry, I meant to stop it there. Thank you very much for watching, guys.